Hello and welcome to Season 4 of The Journey with Kirsty and Simon, a journey that really has only just begun. It's a podcast that gives us the opportunity to bump our gums and talk about our life and how we go about running our mountain B&B, always in our own fun, unique and irreverent way. Thank you for joining us and welcome on board. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Ready? Steady. Go. Hello, everybody.
Hello. What'd you say?
Welcome to The Journey with Kirsty and Simon, with me, Kirsty Bess, and him, Simon. Episode 22 of our life in the mountains, in our little guest house hideaway.
Why'd you put on that accent?
It's my posh, like my telephone voice.
Is it?
No. I don't know why I put that on. It's because I feel a bit knobby doing it. Feel a bit of a knobhead. If you can hear that whinging, we've got the grandchildren for the night. And they've been here for an hour and they're already pissing you off. You have no patience the older you're getting.
I know, but they whine.
So? They just don't do as you demand.
No.
Get used to it. They're babies.
I'm not demanding anything of them. They can wander around the house. They can please themselves. Don't sit at my feet whining.
Well, they're not, are they? Ellie just loves life. She just wants everything. She doesn't know what she wants. She loves everything so much.
Well, that's fine, but don't whine about it.
Well, if she hasn't got it, she whines because she thinks she's missing out.
But she doesn't know what she
Massive
wants.
FOMO, that dog. That's what it is.
What's that mean?
Fear of missing out.
Oh.
Did you not know what that is? FOMO. Fear of missing out. I used to think I had that, but I'm not now. I know I don't have that. Definitely not. Anyway, what are we going to talk about this week?
I don't know, what you got on your list?
Lots of things. I don't know. Do you want to talk about your fantastic, we rocked it last night. Wow. Thursday night, we had date night.
I was deliberately not saying that. I deliberately didn't say that.
I just hate that word. And I'd done my very much expected and said, let's stay in. And we ended up watching Beauty and the Beast.
Live action.
Well, live action. Yeah, do like it. Beauty and the Beast. And I don't know what we had. Oh, yeah.
I had chicken nuggets and roast chicken.
Went to the shop and said, God almighty, bestie. Yeah, let's go to the shop, get some treats. Your treat was a packet of chicken nuggets. And mine was a Kit Kat. Uh-oh. Maybe we've been up this mountain too long. We're starting to do really weird things. Maybe. Who knows? We had some fabulous guests.
Treats are whatever you make them, to be fair.
Well, it is whatever you consider to be a treat. We had some fabulous guests from Holland again, weren't they?
Yeah.
We do like the Dutch.
We do like the old Netherlands.
We do. And it was a father and son. Oh, it's a sign, wasn't it?
They gave us a review today.
Did they? Is it all right?
Literally tens across the board.
Oh, I love him. He did love it here.
Yeah.
The son booked it here for his dad because they talk about inspiring, sold up, him and his wife, sold up. They have. They've literally sold to go and spend their inheritance.
I nearly had a heart attack when they turned up because they turned up in a bloody camper van. I thought, here we go, Kirsty's going to have the keys, she'll be off. Derek in the back, see you later.
I've already done a swap. In January.
We talked about this, though. You're not. I said you'll last. I don't reckon you'll last 48 hours.
Yeah, but I'd like to try the 48 hours. Although, they hired this camper van, didn't they?
Yes.
And stayed here for 2 nights, so I don't think the sleeping arrangements was as great. He did touch on that, didn't he?
He said it's not particularly comfortable. It was like a V-dub camper van, so it was like the new version of the old school surf van.
Yeah. It was very nice. I would give it a go. I just don't know where Derek could fit in it.
Because you lift the roof and there's a bunk up there and then one below.
Yes.
So there's 2 separate. You can sleep 4.
That's mental. I wouldn't want to do that. You'd have to be very friendly.
But you
no toilet.
No.
So you still have to. So it's €1,100, wasn't it, for 9 nights?
9 nights, yeah.
And so then you've got your fuel on top of that,
yes.
And then, as he said, there's no toilet or bathroom or anything. You have to book into campsites.
Yes, which can cost anything from about €10 to €15 a night.
A night.
So. Because if you want water and electric, which it does have those hookups.
And do you know what? The obvious thing is, which he said, was, you know, if you want to go out for the evening, you've got to get an Uber or whatever. You can't take it. Well, you can take it all with you, but in Spain and parking and all that, it's a bit of a malarkey, isn't it?
It's quite a big thing, yeah.
So you'll be pleased to know, camper van, no. Caravan.
Oh no. I am not.
Caravan.
No.
I know you showed me the new Dacia jogger with a tent on the back. Don't really like camping. It's never been my thing. Have you ever camped?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not really
But
something
not
I think's
only
great.
a couple of times.
You know, like bears come through the canvas and anything. I don't fancy that.
Yeah, but you don't have to have the tent on the back. You just... The idea... Look, the way I look at it, is that camper van, car, you just have the fuel costs irrespective, right? So that cancels each other out.
Yeah.
If you want to travel round, if you've got something like that, that's your thing.
Yeah.
Where you can sleep in the back.
Yeah.
You don't need a tent on it because you go stay places. That was costing them over €100 a night.
Yeah.
For just that van. And then, I mean, their budget really was like €120 a night because of a camping site.
Yeah.
So there's places to stay for €120 a night. So if you were to do that, but with that...
Here, cha-chang, and get change.
Absolutely, yeah. But so if you take the Docker, where you can sleep in the back if you want to, you can go somewhere rural and see it, like in the Rioja Mountains or whatever like that, sleep in the back for a night and then go somewhere else the next night.
But...
It gives you the flexibility to camp if you want to.
But it's still the bathroom issue.
There's always a bathroom issue, though, isn't there? Unless you've got...
Not if you've got a caravan with a little bathroom in it. A little cute bathroom.
Don't try and sell me on the cute things.
Nice. His caravan's 25 years old. Sold his house in Holland, him and his wife. Said to the kids, take what you want, the rest is getting sold, going into storage. And that's it. They're driving down. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, good for them.
And they're coming back here in October, and then we're going to discuss January, doing a swap.
I ain't doing a swap.
Just a little swap for a little week or so.
We ain't having a caravan. I'm not doing a caravan. No.
Just take the caravan for a little
I'm
ride.
not driving a caravan. I'm not.
I'll drive a caravan. It's like a trailer. It's like a horse box. I've drove a horse box trailer.
So have I, but I'm not driving a caravan. I'm not.
Porky, why not?
Because I'm not going to be a caravaner.
I won't call you a caravaner once.
No, I'm not.
I'll call you much worse than that.
Not that person. It's a big N-O spells no.
Oh, goddamn. Right, we have an issue then. Okay.
We don't really need to do that. You can travel all around anywhere you want to with a vehicle and
I like
stay
the idea.
places.
I like the idea of that morning coffee freedom. Do you know what I mean? That's what I fancy, I think. I need
You
to...
like the idea of the morning coffee freedom?
Yeah,
thing?
just
What?
getting up back to nature, you know?
Have you seen where we live?
I know, but you don't appreciate what's on your doorstep, do you?
Well, you bloody well should. You tell me
You
that
give me
every morning when
TP
I
up
take
there.
the dog.
Got the answer, lover.
Happy days. No, I'm not going to get you TP where you can have a little cabin.
A cabin up the top.
Yeah. Looking out over the view.
Craft room.
Whatever.
I can.
Kirst,
It's just
you can
my
do-
space.
You can do what you like in
Mine and Derek's space.
it, if you want.
With a
Although
terrace.
I wouldn't mix Derek and Craft. But
And fairy lights.
Have what you like, my love.
All right, we'll do that instead then.
And then you can pretend, can't you? You can have a little camp bed up there
Yeah. That I'll never use.
that you'll never use.
Yeah, but be like Mickey Mouse's house. I
What?
said that to you. The snug reminds me of Mickey Mouse's house, all set up to live in, and it never
Mickey
gets lived
Mouse's
in.
house? Where's that?
Yes, in Disneyland that was shut in Paris. Do you remember?
No.
Yes, Chris, come on. That Megan said it was shut. Said it's rude because Mickey Mouse doesn't really live there.
I don't think I've ever been in... I have been to Disney World and
You never went to
Disneyland
Mickey
Paris.
Mouse's
I don't
house?
think I've been in Mickey Mouse's house.
Stop it.
Didn't know it existed.
You go to Mickey's village. Well, you got Pluto's house, Mickey Mouse's house.
No, I've not
Mickey
been
and
in...
Minnie live there. What?
No, I've not been in...
Stop.
No, I haven't, no.
And you're like you used to be like a big Disney weirdo.
No, I'm not. I Walt Disney.
What?
No, I like Walt Disney and what
He was
did.
never into the mouse. As we sat there and watched Beauty and Beast on our date night.
I'm not saying I don't like some of the films. You know, I like musical theatre.
Favourite Disney movie?
Oh God.
Like out of them ones, the classics. The classics. I get confused actually. That's a shit question. Don't answer it because you're going to ask me it and I don't know. Because I don't know who actually, whether it's Pixar or who makes what. I never know if they're Disney or not.
No, the classic animated ones like that are Disney. Pixar makes the computer-generated animations like Toy Story and Cars. And
so like that Soul.
Planes.
You know Soul, the one I like. Is that Pixar or Disney?
I don't know. I can't remember. But of course, but Disney have gone towards. See, Frozen is Disney. You can see the difference.
Frozen, that was a belter,
It
wasn't
tends
it?
to be Disney animations are like the big eyes. You know, the princess.
Yeah, he's got big eyes in Soul.
Well, then that's probably a Disney movie.
Oh, I'm going to have to look at that. I'm going to have to watch that later. No, I'm going to watch Finding Neverland later, I think. That's what I'm going to do. Highlight of my afternoon and painting a birthday rock for someone. Funniest present in the world. Yeah. I'm going to paint a birthday rock because obviously what do you get the person who has everything?
A birthday rock painted
Yeah.
by Kirsty.
Perfect gift.
Available.
Perfect gift.
Available now.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, them guests, lovely. Got other guests in now from Austria. Then we've got guests coming from the UK, but they're travelling around, eh?
Yes.
Can't remember. We're just so lovely and busy. It's great. Ins and outs. And Thursday night we had a clear night. And that is the last one until mid-June. So for 5 weeks, 6 weeks now, we haven't got the house to ourselves. So as I did find myself saying yesterday, if I was into naked cleaning, Thursday night was the night I would have done it, and I wouldn't be able to do it again for another 6 weeks. It's a weird thing to say to guests that were having a cream tea, wasn't it? It was that verbal...
What?
I know, it was that verbal diarrhoea and I couldn't stop myself. I just got myself into such a pickle.
I was out remodelling the kennel for Derek.
You did.
And you're in here talking to cream tea guests about naked cleaning.
Yeah, I just...
Are you off your box?
No, it's one of them things that people say, isn't it? Like clean, it's like liberating. Clean your house naked.
Is it?
Yeah, I've never done it. I've never fancied doing it. It's true. It's true.
Mental.
So I could have done it Thursday if I wanted to, but I didn't. So we didn't clean. We watched Beauty and the Beast instead.
Yeah, I would have noticed.
Yeah, but maybe not. Maybe not, lover.
What was I doing Thursday?
You was building the kennel.
Oh, yeah, because we had the cream tea in the afternoon.
That's right. You were kennel building in a thunderstorm.
And then we had the evening off. That's
We've had a lot of thundery weather, so you've been very happy, haven't you? Even though your head's been like in a vice.
And there's going to probably be some more this afternoon as well.
Well, I hope so. How dramatic you were this morning.
But that couldn't have been a result. My head was banging this morning.
But great thunderstorms.
Like migraine headache.
Great thunderstorms. Lots of rain, which we need.
Yeah, that's been good. You know, I said about the
Smells
wildflowers.
fresh, doesn't
They're
it?
going to go bonkers.
Yeah.
Going to be a riot of colour out there within a week.
Beautiful. Even though you've done the strimming.
Only the drive.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, other than that, not a lot happening. We've got our
Other than being remarkably busy, not a lot happening, no.
Well, no, it's just our life, isn't
How
it
you feeling now? How are you feeling now with
With what?
Are you bored still? You still need a
No,
challenge?
because I got my challenge. I know exactly what's happening now.
There you go. And you feel better for it, eh?
Yes.
That's great.
I got a job. I got a job.
There you go.
Yeah. And it's a job because that was the key. I can't get a job that takes my time and it's not loyalty, what's the word? Commitment. 9 till 2, Monday to Friday, because this place always has to come first.
Yes.
So it's absolutely perfect. I've got my job and it's just a dip in and dip out. I get the dates, say I can do them, say we can't do them, and that's how it goes. And it kind of takes up 48 hours of my time.
What?
Yeah, because I know I'm leaving to go to work, and then the next day I'm absolutely so knackered. I kind of get through the morning and then have to have a little power nap.
Yeah, I see what you mean. So in other
So
words,
it takes up
fills,
2 days.
It fills time.
Yeah, and then the third day I appreciate being here, doing normal stuff, and then I look forward to the next one.
Yes.
So it is kind of good.
Good.
Although I'm very bored today. I mean, the highlight of my day is painting a birthday rock. That's not very good.
Well, that's the thing, see, because, we got... Well, you can always get upstairs room ready for tomorrow.
It is ready for tomorrow.
Well, there you go, then.
See?
Boring.
Boring. Got to iron the sheets. Boring.
I'm all right.
But other than that...
Football.
Yeah, I need to speak to you about this. When's this football end? Because weekends are very all-consuming. It's all around your football. And I'm just saying it's starting to get right on my wick.
But that's what I look forward to.
Yeah?
So you can look forward to whatever
I don't look forward to anything. I have nothing to look forward to.
You just said you look forward to going to work.
Yeah, but I'm not now this weekend. I was, but it got cancelled.
But that ain't my fault.
Did I say it was your fault?
There would have been was that... What day is it, Saturday?
What sport's on this weekend?
There would have been a Grand Prix, but it was cancelled because of the flooding.
What sport is on this weekend?
Only football. Only today.
So there's nothing on tomorrow?
Don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
No sport at all, nothing happening?
Golf, but I haven't got that, so...
You're so full of shit.
What? I haven't got it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Are you feeling a little bit more flexible today after your exertions?
Not really. I think I've got groin strain.
You know you're unfit.
This sounds weird, but yeah.
You know you're unfit, don't you, when you bloody build a kennel? I mean, it's a lot of work, but... Oh, God, there's nothing to get old for.
And
I've got down here, you sneezed and you pulled your back in the week.
Oh, did you write that down, did you?
That's what reminded me. So, it's funny, isn't it? And then it made me think, like, we're not old, but we're older. We're not active enough is our problem.
We're not active enough.
We work very hard, but we're not active enough.
Yeah, there's a big
because
difference.
10 years ago, I got sent a picture today, I must show you, of me and Ramsey and Chloe and Ricky in Oklahoma.
Oh, really?
And it was only, I think it's about 9-10 years ago, and we look so young. Like, Christ, have we aged in 10 years? All of us.
It might not have even been that. It could have been like 2015.
Well, no, I was thinking we weren't together in Oklahoma. We were all mates. Me and you weren't together, though. So it must be more than 8 years. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but it could have been March. It could be 8 years now.
Yeah, it could be. So, it made me think. And then this is what it made me think, right?
Yeah.
What could you do then that you can't do now?
Go to House of Rolls?
True. Go to Linda's karaoke bar after a show?
Yeah, I'm not that worried about that, to be honest with you. I used to work in there, didn't I? Till 4 o'clock in the morning, my God.
What did we used to do then? So go back to Oklahoma, that production that we can't do now. I could get on my hands and knees and look under a bed then.
Christ, I was wondering where you were going.
I knew you would.
Yeah, I have to look under the beds now. Yeah.
I can
do it.
I can get down there if I choose to. It just takes a long time. And it hurts getting up.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's an injury you've got in your knee that does that. It's not really your... Honest, yeah. It's like
but I can't.
If you come to a flight of stairs, I recommend going up the stairs before Kirsty.
It's a skill. It's a skill I need to do. Yeah, I need to get that looked at. Possibly, maybe one day. I'm not taking any drugs though. So, what else? What could you do then?
Eventually, you'll have to have a new knee, but you're too young for that.
Yeah. Yeah, see? I'm too young for knees. What else are we too young for?
Can we put that down as the title?
Too young for knees. I've never bought a pen.
Uh-oh.
Too young for knees.
I'll get a pen.
We're too young for new knees. Do you know what else I read today, which I thought was very lovely, because we're both embracing the grey hairs, aren't we now?
Yeah.
And we're both embracing grey hairs. Your beard's nearly completely grey now.
Too young for knees.
Too young for knees. There's the title. Too young for knees. But I've literally read about 20 minutes ago, it's not grey hair, it's strands of glitter.
Oh my God, don't tell me you've even managed to relate me
Isn't
going
that
grey to glitter.
Perfect. Got strands of glitter. That's all we got, strands of glitter going on. Embrace it, own it, it's all about that. So, apart from your chin hair doesn't glitter. My hair glitters, especially in lifts. What's that all about? Don't laugh.
My
It
hair
does.
glitters, especially in lifts. And when have you noticed that, going from Mercadona car park?
Yes. Yes.
My hair glitters
Especially
in lifts.
in Mercadona lifts. Like, they literally glitter. In Mercadona in Antequera yesterday and got in,
Is it still
tried not to
fluorescent
look in the
lighting?
mirror, tried not to look in the mirror because you always look like a bag of shit when you go to Mercadona, well, I always do, and looks up, glitter. Like grey hairs literally going, lots.
Maybe there's like an electromagnetic field in the lift that lifts the grey hair out of your head.
Well, do you know what also happened? Actually, if anyone's in Mercadona in Antequera, don't go to the right-hand lift. Alarm bell went off on it again, and I nearly bloody went in there with that person. It's only because he looked a bit dodgy that I thought, I'm not going to go in there with you. Yes.
It got stuck again?
Yes.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Well,
And that,
you would not have liked that. You don't like lifts in the first place.
stuck in a lift with someone that I thought was dodgy. Honest. Oh, wow. I was like, can you imagine? That would have been disastrous catastrophe. Like, bad. And I nearly walked into that lift. And
the
literally
moral
I
of
listened
this
to my
story
gut
is-
feeling, don't go into there because he looks dodgy, which it wasn't. It was don't go into there because this lift's going to break.
You got a feeling, you listen to it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I know, and then the alarm bell went off. I probably should have done something about that, but I just went to the other lift. Well, because I thought...
Have that dodgy person I don't know get stuck in the lift. Ah!
Oh, what do you do if you hear a lift alarm bell go off? I mean...
Go and let someone know.
Yeah, but I thought, they're going to hear it upstairs, aren't they?
Basically, it means the lift's got stuck. That's like seeing a fire, isn't it? And going, well, someone else will notice it, it'll be all right.
Oh, I feel a bit bad now. Maybe I should have told someone.
Doesn't matter, does it? It's done now. He'll have been out. Well, if he's not out, he's still in
Well,
there.
hopefully. Anyway, if you go to Mercadona in Antequera, don't go to that lift.
There are
There's 3.
3 Mercadonas in Antequera.
Well, if you come here, I'll let you know which one.
So if you're going to go to a Mercadona in Antequera, for whatever reason, come here first. So
Yeah.
Kirsty can let you know which one and which lift.
Yes.
Thanks for that.
So that's okay. That's okay. You're welcome. I'm going to make some focaccia bread in a
Nice.
minute. I'm going to give it a go. All right? Because then that could go on the menu.
You're going to give it a go today?
Yeah,
Oh,
why
that'd
not?
be lush.
Yeah.
I like focaccia.
Yes. Do you?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
What? You've never said that before. It's another thing. Would you save all these revelations for when we do a podcast?
Absolutely, because then there's new things and I get that reaction from you. Yeah, I like focaccia bread. We have had it before.
You've never said you liked it.
Well, the way I devour it when we've been over at Tracy's and they got the stuff from Mercadona.
Is that focaccia?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
You like anything though, don't you, really?
Yes.
Is it?
This body, Kirsty, doesn't make itself.
No, it's a lot of effort goes into that size 0 figure. I know, lover. I bloody well know. I know. Derek's gluten intolerant.
If I did...
True.
I must have
Can't
willpower,
believe we've got a
'cause I
gluten
love food
intolerant
that
dog.
much, I would literally be a man mountain.
Yeah. I'll get Ellie out there. We do fresh homemade bread here, don't we? For the evening meal.
Yes.
And it's a whole loaf. And we're really good because you now don't eat the other half of the loaf. And as I said 2 or 3 times ago, 2 or 3 podcasts ago, that I'm not eating that bread anymore.
I didn't really eat it, but I always pick at it.
Yeah.
I'd always have a slice or 2.
I don't eat it anymore. That's a definite no for me. I can't do that anymore. It just makes me feel really bad.
Yeah.
So we give it to Derek, and him, bless him. He's gluten intolerant, isn't he?
Gets diarrhea, doesn't he?
Well, there's a lot of information. You don't really have to give it exact, what's going on. But he can't have it either.
People might want to know.
I really don't think they do.
They might be listening to this going, you say that Derek's gluten intolerant, but how does it affect him?
He's gluten intolerant, but he's
We
replaced
don't
it
know
with
that.
a broccoli addiction.
We don't.
Special boy.
He didn't eat all that stalk, by the way.
Yeah, but he did eat a lot of it, and he chewed it.
Did he?
Yes.
That is not a broccoli addiction. You gave him a stalk of broccoli, he had some of it and then ignored it.
Maybe he's going vegetarian. Maybe we've got a vegan dog.
No, not the way he devoured the chicken the other day.
Yeah, he does like a bit of chicken. It's bad, that is. I could never go vegan or vegetarian because I like chicken skin too much, but not the hairy one. not the hairy skin.
Dear, what? So give a chicken a shave first. Is it?
Yeah. Oh, I don't like the hairy
I'm
skin.
only eating that skin if you give it a shave.
Can't resist it. So anything else you can't do now that you could do 10 years ago?
Flick flacks.
Flick flacks? What's a flick flack? You've never been able to do them.
No, I know.
There is no way. You can't even swim underwater. You can't do a flick flack. You're not bendy enough.
I can't even swim underwater. Of course I can.
You don't stay underwater. Your ass comes up to the top.
That's called buoyancy. Isn't it?
Exactly. So that's what I mean. So you won't be able to, like your centre point. I know what I'm meaning. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't be able to flack.
No. I can flick all right, but there's no way I can.
There's no flacking.
I'm probably one of the world's best flickers. But as
What a
for
shame.
flacking,
Is that a bad thing if you can flick but you can't flack?
I because my legs are so short. I have
Better to be a flicker than a flacker.
Who wants to be a flacker in this?
No
day?
one.
I have a low centre of gravity.
You do?
Yes.
Why? Is that because you're short?
Yes.
So it's
'Cause
lower?
my legs are short. Yeah. So I have a lower centre.
Is your centre of gravity in your legs then?
No.
Do you have a centre of gravity?
Everyone has a centre of gravity.
Where is it? I didn't know that.
It's not like obvious. It's
No,
not
I
like
know.
your-
So
it's
where
not-
is it?
It's not like your belly button. It's just that it's a terminology. So because my legs are so short and my weight,
Is it like your core?
your more weight is in your upper half of your body, right? Your upper half of your
Yeah.
body with your head is heavier than your legs. So the taller you are, the higher your centre of gravity will be, where you can pivot. So if you have the right, it's easier to do gymnastics if you are a certain build. Like, could you imagine me on the vault?
I could imagine if I wanted to laugh to cheer myself up.
Just imagine me sprinting down to the vault, hitting the board at the bottom, and then what happens next?
It would be like the seat at the bench, the board would break, you just go through the middle.
I just take the pommel horse out and everything. It would be carnage.
Oh, it would be carnage. That would be carnage. Talking about that, I mean, you can't get past the running. I tried to run a few days ago. And I tried to run.
We're going back to the too young for knees.
Honest to God, that's what I can't do that I could do. I could run 10 years ago.
Could you?
Yeah, I think so.
What would be good for you? Swimming?
Well, anyone could run.
What would be really
Depends
good
what's
for you
fucking
is
chasing you. You could
swimming.
run, couldn't you?
Why don't you head down to the Colmenar public swimming baths?
Do some swimming. Honest to God, I tried to run, and that's because I saw a better car park space. So Megan stood.
Were you not in the car? I was just walking down the street and I saw a really great parking space. So I ran 3 miles back to the car.
Yes, I did.
What?
I did. How's that unnormal?
Because you've had to go to the car to
Yes.
move it closer.
Yes.
But the point is that you've had to do that journey. You might as well.
I know
have just
I had
carried
to
on.
run as well, and that was really bad.
Megan stood in the car park spot.
Yeah, because I knew she'd get really anxious about that. But it
So
was.
you ran.
Well, I started to run. I forgot that I hadn't run for years.
You've always
And
told
you know
me.
when you start to run and then you think, no, this feels really. And after, I swear to God, after about 5 or 6 steps, I was knackered. But there was someone standing out that Asian supermarket, and I thought, now I've got a dilemma. Do I
Was it in
stop
Fuengirola,
running?
was it?
No, it was in Bennell. I thought, do I stop running now? Because he's now going to realise, you fat brat, you can't run. You've just realised you can't
You've
run.
always told me it
Or do I
wasn't
carry
necessary.
on running? So I kind of went to like one of them
That jog
walkie
trot
joggy
thing. Trying to look cool.
trying to look cool.
Yeah, I'm
And
really
then-
knackered. Oh, I'm just going to slow down.
And then I could hear Megan laughing behind me. And literally I got in the car, I could hardly breathe. Got in the car, pulled it down, got out of the car, and she literally just went, Mum, don't ever try and run again.
You always told me your bra size was way too big to be a runner.
Yeah. No, there's a reason. There is definitely a reason. I'm not meant to run. It's not wrong. It's wrong. My centre of gravity is way much below there. There you go. I know that.
You've just said centre of gravity.
Yeah. I don't know where it is, though. I'm intrigued to find out where it is. I want to know this. I didn't even know I had one. But, yeah, well. Yeah, there we go. I don't know.
It's like, the Weebles that wobble but they don't fall down because they got a low centre of gravity.
Oh, that's at the bottom in the pointy bit. What would it be?
I can't believe you're looking at yourself going, I wonder where my centre of gravity is.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to do a mathematical calculation of how your body was set up. And then
What? I think you're pulling my leg.
I'm not.
Centre of gravity, my arse. That's about the core. Right, what we got there? Thunderstorms done, that's done. Have we spoke about anything at all? Relevant to anything at all?
Okay, how's the meal competition going?
Do you know what?
I don't actually know the score. Genuinely, I don't know the score.
I tidied up the office the other day because I was bored. We needed a little bit of a clear out. And I just thought, what's the point of a competition?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, God, I wanted to get that out without smiling. Damn. I just thought, it's silly. It's just a stupid thing. It's immature. And it is silly.
Actually kidding me.
No. And do you know what's even worse? Is I've been bloody asked the scores 3 times in 48 hours. I manifested it. It's because I'm giving it too much attention. So I've put the blackboard away.
What are the scores?
No idea.
You have an idea?
Nope.
Yes, you do.
Nope.
You do?
Nope.
I tell you what. Say the scores now, and we won't touch on it ever again.
I can't remember.
What were they when you last remembered?
I don't know.
You do know, Kirsty.
30-odd, 20-odd.
To me. To me.
Yes.
So like what, 35, 25?
Well, it's like I disappointed myself because I'm an honest person and I'm the one who gets the menus, gets the orders. And it's like, you're like streets ahead. So I've literally got to take all your things off the menu for the next month to catch up. So it's a stupid competition, so there's no point playing it.
What you're saying is...
So that's it.
Is you're losing, so you've been to the competition.
Because I can't catch up. There's no fair way to catch up
So
without corrupting the game. So I'm being honest.
So what you're
by
saying is
the game's over.
Based on the customers...
Can we go to Aruba?
Based on the customers we've had...
Or a caravan holiday.
No, it's my choice. You have basically... You're not disqualified. What have you done? You've withdrawn from the competition, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right. So, consequently, there are only 2 competitors in the competition.
Yeah.
You have withdrawn,
yeah.
So I have won.
If you want.
Fine.
If you want. You're always a winner in my eyes, lover.
I shall decide where we're going to go.
Okay.
Later in the year.
To my favourite place to make your wife very, very happy.
We shall see.
Okay. Okay.
Do
that's
you
fine.
like St Andrews in Scotland?
You wouldn't go there.
Of course I wouldn't.
No. I got invited to, well, I didn't get invited. Well, I kind of did get invited to go and see old Guapatini, didn't I? And I said no.
Yeah,
I says no, I want to stay at home with my bestie. That's what I said. Didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
You actually did say, yeah, you didn't want to go.
No, I didn't want to go because also if I go away like that, that means you can go away like that and you promised you would never leave me like that.
But I don't want to go away like that.
I don't want to go away like that.
Have we
don't want to
actually
go away,
talked about
camper van
anything-
or caravan or not or nothing or nothing.
Have we actually talked about anything to remotely
do with our-
the house
No, have we?
and how to run a B&B?
We don't know, do we?
Anything to do with mental health, manifestation, or whatever
Mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
I'm using every strength of mindfulness I have in my body. I have to keep dipping into it lately. I'm going to start... I've gone off track, I would say, actually, this last few weeks. I've forgotten about it. Not in a bad way, just in a general... I've forgotten to study. I might do that today.
I'm going to find myself a course on restaurant kitchen management.
Are you?
Yes.
You got a great compliment, didn't you, in the week? You said it was a great compliment when someone said, what training did you do?
Yeah.
But, bless you, that could be taken as, holy fuck, did you do any training?
Yeah, you need some.
Because you need some.
Yeah. So yeah.
They did love your mushroom stroganoff, didn't they?
Have you trained as a chef?
Yeah. Have you trained as a chef?
Why? Because you need to.
Yeah, you could do with a few lessons.
Bloody awful.
Was good. We're doing our recipe. I don't know if we mentioned our recipe book. You're getting there with that.
Yeah, I'm rebranding the original one. And there's some changes. It's some little tweaks in it that we do and everything. Yeah, so
and then
bigger and better than ever.
It's going to be a digital copy, as the first one was, and then we're doing book 2, which is the new recipes.
Yes.
Digital copy, and then when they're sold enough of that, we're going to order hardback books.
Yeah,
for here. So if you visit here, you can actually buy the recipe book.
And that'll be the two combined.
The two combined. Yeah. That's the plan.
So we're going to hopefully try and sell some of the digital copies to fund the publishing of the hardback copy.
Yes.
Correct.
That's the plan. That's a good plan. We like that idea. You had a great idea this week, and I can't remember what it was. Another good idea. I know what the good idea was.
What?
Jackaroozy, where's it going?
Oh, the hot tub.
It's going in the mountain. Fabulous idea.
We think so, yeah.
We know so.
Yeah, well, we've still got to overcome the logistics potentially.
We can overcome anything, my love.
But yes, it's going to go on the top where the seating is.
Yes.
Looking out over the valley. I mean, honestly,
that is the mutts nuts.
In the top 10 places to sit in a hot tub in the world.
We googled top 10 places to sit in a hot tub in the world, and there's one place which I think was number 2.
That is a comparison.
Our view knocks the bollocks off of that.
Off everything else, yeah. Off everything else.
There you go.
We are.
Have that.
If there's a
don't need a fairy light. You don't need a sail. You don't need a gazebo. No. Nada.
And if there's a competition that we can enter for the world's best place to put a jacuzzi or a hot tub, then...
Are you entering it?
Well, you better not, because you'll withdraw.
I would if I weren't winning.
And on that calamitous bombshell...
Yes.
Thanks very much for listening to our podcast all about how we run a B&B.
All about us. It's just all about us, isn't it? Me. Fly on your head. See, we got mozzie nets up. Spoke about them. Cheap ones from Lidl's, which ended up not so cheap because we had to buy too many. Oh, anyway, they do work.
Yeah, they are working very much.
They do work.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that's good. We've got, we better get back to, our guests have gone to Granada, haven't they? We've got them tickets for the Alhambra. We had guests again, we're going to say it again, asked us about El Chorro, the Caminito del Rey, and then we said, you need to get your tickets booked, and they're coming in a month, and there is no tickets.
Well, that's twice. It's the guests who've arrived who wanted to book, and guests who are coming in the future. You've got to book way in advance. Got
to book that Caminito well. It's only a tenner. So just book it. Don't think, oh God, if I don't come, what if things happen? Just get it booked. Get it booked online, because you will miss out, and it's a shame. It's a shame. The Alhambra, there was tickets, wasn't there? Well, we had to look for them today. There's expensive tickets.
Although you order them, and then they go obviously to the Alhambra and say if they're available or not, which is
is that what happened? Yeah. So did they get their tickets?
I don't know, but they've got the email and confirmation and all that, so it's all kosher. So.
Oh, fair play.
But they're saying that obviously then the Alhambra provider lets them know if that is available or not. They're obviously resellers.
It's like Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
I saw an advert for MHT Tavern, actually. Just saw something on Facebook flicking that they're on some TV show or something I saw to talk about, which is interesting. 2023 is the first post-pandemic holiday season.
Yes, completely clear.
Yeah.
And even then, America have only
just lifted
their
vaccine. It didn't dawn on me that. Yeah. First one for 4 years since 2019. Well, 2019 was the last one.
Yes. Yeah. 2019, 2020, 21 and 22 have all been impacted in some way. Yes.
So
very much so.
On that note, it's great that we're full.
Yeah.
We're great for that. We need to look at our winter season because we wasn't open last year, so it's our first winter, isn't it, here, really? So we need to do some advertising for that, and the Jackaroozy's going to hit that spot for anyone that wants it.
Absolutely.
Hopefully.
Stunning views, looking out over the valley, nice big fluffy white dressing gown to get in.
We're going to do a jacuzzi, a Jackaroozy package.
It's going to be
a hot tub, bubbles
experience.
For your bubbles.
Bubbles experience.
2 white fluff. I might Google them. We need to brand them.
Yes.
Fluffy dressing gowns. We need at least 8 of them.
We could sell them and say, I've experienced...
I've been bubbled. I've been bubbled.
At Casakisi.
At Casakisi, I love it. I'm writing that down. I've been bubbled. Brilliant. I'd have one of them. At Casakisi.
There you go. So you can order them. You can order one.
Having some of that. That's what I'm going to do.
A dressing gown with that. You can
a
only
dressing
order
gown
it.
and your fluffy wellies.
You can only order
without
it
the welly.
if you've done it.
You can only order it if you've done it. Well, we need them here for sale.
Yeah, but what you can do is you can order them.
And then we're posting to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, but people could order. Anyway, overthinking the shit out of that. I've been bubbled at Casakisi.
Thanks.
Gonna have a package anyway.
Thanks very much for listening, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Stop Kirsty in full flow.
Yeah, I'm excited now. Get on that Google.
Yeah,
absolutely, sir. Can we get the jacuzzi early?
We shall see.
So me and you can use it.
I don't know.
Okay, like that.
Maybe.
I'll bubble you in the jacuzzi.
So, I'm sorry.
That's the best off you've had in a little while.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Adios.
See you next time. You were listening to The Journey with Kirsty and Simon. Please rate, review and subscribe if you like what we do. And don't forget to check out our website, casakisi.com, for all our accommodation offers. We'll see you next time.